Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a few weeks. My name is Dina. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Today I am talking about comparing yourself. Let's get into it. So I felt like this was a good topic for today because I am at an odd place in my life where 6-7 months ago I felt like I was much more successful, much more stable, had a more blossoming career than I do right now. And I know the unemployment rate is increasing across the country, and I bet other people are feeling similarly to me. So I just wanted to say, stop comparing yourself. And I don't mean stop comparing yourself just to everyone around you, to your friends, to your family, to people you see on social media, but stop comparing yourself to yourself. And I know that sounds kind of funny because everyone says like the only person that you should compete with is you, like who you were yesterday, and just try and be like a little bit better, blah blah blah. But like, look, life happens, and don't compare yourself to the person that you were like 6 months ago if you are going through a difficult time like I am right now. I think that we are all growing and we are all changing, and that looks different for everyone, and it looks different than you may have expected it to look. So if you go back and look at pictures from yourself from 6 months to a year ago and you're comparing yourself and you're like, oh, like I gained weight, or I looked better then, or I had this career then, I had this job, I was, making more money then, I was in a different relationship, I was living in a different place, like whatever it is, stop it. Stop. Just stop. Our growth is not linear. It doesn't always go in a straight line. It doesn't always go like step by step by step by step. Sometimes your growth is like this. Sometimes your growth is like this. Someone's growth might be like this. All these different ways that people can grow. Your growth might feel like a little bit cyclical, like you learned something and then you thought you had it down, and then you are presented with some sort of challenge and old habits arise and you have to relearn again. So stop comparing yourself to your old self, to the self from last year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, unless it's in a positive light, to see how far you have come, how much you have grown, how much you've evolved as a person. And then also stop comparing yourself to friends and family that are not on a similar path that you are. Stop getting advice from those people that have never done the things that you are trying to do, have never done the things that you are trying to achieve. That is honestly one of the most detrimental things I think I have done, is ask for advice from people who have no idea how to achieve what I am trying to personally achieve. They don't know what it takes. They don't know the steps to get there. And we all have the tendency to go on social media, to look on Instagram at these beautiful pictures of people on vacation, people that are flying private, going to luxurious events, eating at Michelin star restaurants every night, or so it seems. Are they really? Are they really doing that on a daily basis? Maybe some are, but a lot of people are just posting their highlight reel, and we can be happy for them. I mean, be glad that their life is going as well as it's going. If it is, But stop comparing yourself to those people, to the things that you see on social media, on Instagram, on YouTube, etc., and to the things that you see, to the lifestyles that you see on TV, on reality shows, in the media. It is not doing you any good. I honestly just wish that people could understand that everybody's life is different. Everybody is interested in different things. Everyone is going to have a slightly different lifestyle, and those things that make one person happy may not make another person happy. And it's totally fine and a good thing that we're all different. And how boring would it be if we were all just like homogenous and the same, and we did everything in the same way? There is so much beauty in diversity, and so much beauty in different lifestyles and different ways of being and going about the world, and different cultures and languages and foods, etc. It's like taking apples and oranges, or apples and bananas, or strawberries and grapefruit, but they are all equally delicious. They're just different, and they go well with different things, and you're going to use them in different recipes. I think one of my biggest issues is when mothers compare themselves to their daughters, or fathers to their sons, because it's like parents want their children to relive their own life, or to grow in the same ways that they grew, or to be like a replica of them in some way. And although we share the same DNA, we are not that. Like, we are our own person, we have our own willpower, our own minds, and we go our own way. And I just wish there was more acceptance among everybody. So really, I came on here to say, stop. Just stop. Stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself to your old self. Stop comparing yourself to your friends. Stop comparing yourself to your family. The apple may not fall too far from the tree, but it may fall and roll a long way downhill, and that apple may just get buried in the ground there and start sprouting up in a very, very different place. So I don't know if my analogies really make much sense, but hopefully they do to someone. Give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one.